Let's talk about pricing and let's talk about upselling. Okay, and let's talk about why we're doing this. You made this business so you can make money, right? And I want you to make money. So, how do you price a website? Well, when you're just getting started, just price it at anything. Who cares? Do a website for 300 bucks. I mean, you'll probably be happy to have the 300 bucks, and then it'll give you an excuse to learn how to use WordPress and Elementor and do all that kind of stuff, right? So, I would say just do that kind of thing and then get a little experience. And after you built your first one or two websites, then you can start charging, 1,200 to 2,000 for a basic site. Once you start doing things that are more complicated and more custom, you can easily go over $3,000. I've had people show me just complete trash bullcrap websites that I could have built in 2 hours, 3 hours that they paid 3,800 bucks for. Seriously, like I literally could have built one of these sites in 2 to 3 hours, $3,800. So you can do that. It's definitely worth learning this skill because it's these big chunks of money, which is nice because a lot of people are like, oh, well, I'm going to do $500 to manage their Facebook or $1,200 to do their Facebook ads, but they're also spending money getting coaching and courses and stuff. With this, you just learn how to do a few things and you can be like multiple thousands of dollars right up front. Plus, then you get to do maintenance fees. So that's the next part. So once you've priced the site, and when I'm saying I do websites that cost more than $3,000, they have like probably 14 to 25 pages of material and content. Like they're much more advanced than what I just showed you with this stuff, okay? And there's customizations and things. So you'll get there, but at the start, if you're charging $1,200 to do a basic website, that's cheap. That's actually really cheap. And if you're good at this and if you put in your time, a lot of places will pay you that. So you get that. It's a nice chunk of money up front. There, you just paid for your entire Tai Lopez course right there, plus for all of your web hosting needs for the next couple of years. Boom, done. And then you have to charge maintenance for these people because maybe they're using their own hosting, but maybe they're using your hosting. And if you're hosting it for them, you're going to charge them $60 a month to two, three, even $400 a month, depending on what you're doing, because you're doing hosting. And then I recommend you get the premium plugins. Definitely get the premium plugins. Like Elementor Pro, get it. There's something called Ultimate Elementor Add-ons. I'll put a link to it. I would strongly suggest getting that one. But even the Elementor Pro, you're going to spend between what 60 and maybe $140, depending on if you get the couple sites or if you get the unlimited one. And then once you have the Pro, you can customize the headers on your website. You can do these advanced forms. You can do all these advanced functions. You get really awesome technical support from them. And it's just, you can create amazing things. They just look incredible. And you can do it super fast, and you can do it all with the Elementor Pro plugin. If you don't do the Pro, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to end up searching around for a lot of different plugins. And plugins are like little mini apps for your website that do different tasks like creating forms or pop-ups or stuff like that. If you don't get the Pro, you're going to instead be spending a lot of time trying to figure out all these different plugins. But if you get the Pro and you spend your $60 for one website or 100 some for a bunch of websites, then you're just going to be able to do it right away. And you'll save, I probably save 10 to 20 hours on each website build by using Pro. So I think it's worth the investment. And then your first client pays for it, right? Like you get that $300 for your first website, and you get the Pro and you get your hosting, and it's all paid for by that first client. And you'll make it look really good. Plus, the Pro allows you to do more of those templates. Like Elementor has some templates they give you for free as well. So that's really nice. Okay, but anyway, so you charged your $300-500, or maybe you're building a little bit more complicated, so 1,200 to 2,000 buck website, and then you're selling them monthly maintenance. So you're charging them because you're providing the hosting. You're charging them because you're updating the plugins and making sure nothing's buggy on the website, that it all works. Because if you don't do that, then the website could all kind of get all buggy and start glitching. So they need to keep you on because they're not going to learn how to do WordPress themselves. So they need you. So you have that going. You're going to install some free security plugins. And so they don't know that it's free, but you're telling them, hey, I'm doing hosting, I'm updating your plugins, I'm making sure there's no glitches on your website, I'm providing security so no one can hack your website and take your business down. Tell them that because that freaks them out. You're going to provide free backups so that if something goes wrong, you have all the files backed up. That's another free thing you can do. It's very easy. I could show you sometime if you want. You're going to provide updates. So if they need to add a new product to the page or update a headline or a calendar, you're going to do that for them. And then, this could easily be $200 a month just to do that basic stuff for them. And it makes it very easy. Now, if they ever want you to create new pages or do some heavy work, heavy lifting, then cool. Tell them that's great. I'm going to have to charge you for it, but I'll keep it reasonable. And then maybe you charge them $400. If it's a more expensive website, maybe $400 to make a new page for them. Maybe, $100 to make them a new page or something if it's a cheapy website. Very easy. Now, the other thing you can do is now that you have the website, now you can upsell to all these different services. So how are they going to get people to actually visit the website? Well, they're going to need to get their SEO, their search engine optimization together, which means they're going to need to hire you to create content for their website, to build links to their website, to do all these things that get them higher in the Google rankings. And if you don't know how to do that, it's okay. There's some classes on YouTube. There's classes in the Tai Lopez course. And, there's a lot of resources for that. So you're going to do that for them. And then I have people who pay me $1,200 a month to $3,600 a month to do their SEO. So I can make a lot of money and I outsource a decent amount of it. Okay? So you're going to do that for them. Then, of course, they need their Facebook, they need their Instagram, they need their Twitter, their Pinterest, whatever it is that they're using. You're going to link all of those into the website, and then you're going to be like, well, you need to have your social media channels set up because people don't want to just see your website. They also want to see what your Facebook looks like and what people say about you. So you're going to help them with that. You're going to get them, and you could charge them, $500 a month just to put a couple of posts on their Facebook page and set it up. Then you're going to set up their Google My Business. If you don't know what that is, look it up, Google My Business. You're going to set that up for them. You're going to charge them an extra $250 just to do that. You're going to do all of these things, and then the website becomes a hub of all these other upsells that you can do. And you become their trusted advisor. You become the person they go to for everything that has to do with making their business profitable and finding new customers and making more money. You're going to be the one that they trust to do that. Okay? But the website is the hub. Every company needs to have a website. And so why don't you be the one to build it? And if your website looks terrible, say, hey, look, when people are landing on your website how it is right now, they're leaving and going to someone else because it looks so bad, you don't even look like you're a professional. And you're going to help them out like that. And you're actually going to make their business way better, get them found, get them more customers, and you are well worth what you're charging them for this. So I hope this whole course has been helpful for you. And if you want to have other lessons, let me know and I'll put them up, and contact me directly if you need help with stuff. If you're at this point and you're like, this sucks, I don't want to do this, this is, even though you broke it down, it's still way too complicated, I will be happy to set all of this stuff up for you. I'll charge you to do it. I mean, I am a business person. I'll charge you to do it. But if you need help setting this up, or if you have a client where you're doing all their social media and you think they need a website, then you can just call me. You can message me on Facebook and say, hey, Joseph, can you help me out? I have a client that needs a website. I'm going to charge him, however much money you want plus 50% more. So if I build it for $2,000, you're going to charge him $2,800. You're going to keep that $800 just for yourself. So I can do this work for you if you want, but I really would encourage you to learn how to do it yourself as well. And then you can just keep all of the money and have that ongoing reoccurring revenue. Okay, hope that helped. Social Media Expediters, let me know if I can help you guys out. All right, have a good one. Good luck. You're going to make a lot of money with this.